Hello, everybody. Ninetail back at it again. Hopefully everybody enjoyed those PvE classic League of Legends videos. That was like the first day that launched, and now the hour queue has been ridiculous, so I won't be doing any more PvE classic till live because I don't really have the time to do that, and I just want to play games right away or do other things. So yeah, I just want to talk about life stuff. I got a couple job opportunities coming up. One of them is an actual IT job, and the other is a dock door job. That was something I did before, so yeah, that's really exciting myself, and hopefully I do it real well. So the reason why I'm making this video, well, okay, first I have some Amumu game jungle. I rarely jungle, so this is a change of pace. You guys can make fun of me all you want. My jungle path sucks. My whatever. I'm not a jungler. I it, Jungling to me is like a player versus environment. So yeah, take it a grain of salt, but yeah. The my monitors are flickering. I don't know what's going on with that. I have to check my wires. But anyways, I've been watching videos on the lay flat movement and so on, um, that's happening in China, and that actually got me remembering a while ago. This is like 15 years ago, maybe more. I wait, almost so I'm almost 30, so about 20 years ago now, almost there. Um, I again, I was the youngest of the family, and as the youngest of the family, of course, there's like things that like you can't do and such. Like you can't go on your own, places on your own because you're like. And I was like, my parents are the most protective of me and so on. They just want the best for me, and I get it. And uh, so back in middle school, my parents sent me to like the hardest one that sent all my brothers to the except for one to the hardest like school ever. And I remember sometimes the my backpacks were just like your bag. Sometimes you come home with like a 35-pound bag or a 35-pound bag on your back of just of homework, like because it's off textbooks and such, which is really ridiculous. Um, and as a sixth grader or sixth grader to an eighth grader, that really sucked because the whole point of going home is just relaxing, enjoying your time off, enjoy your rest of your evening. But no, you gotta do freaking homework for over 3 or 4 hours of your time of your life, just doing homework and literally right go to bed. That was a pain in the ass, man. Um, and that's when I really hated life there at that moment. And so sometimes what I did was just when I get home, I just go to my room right away and just play video games, or just go to sleep. There was like a whole. I know my brothers won't believe me, but I did this. I actually kind of starved myself for 4 days or 5 days because I absolutely hated my life during that time. So, and it was not fun. Um, I kind of just, yeah, I laid flat during that time. I felt like there was no point of all this hard work in the end. I'm not getting paid to do schoolwork. You're just getting, it's just something school. The whole point of school is to teach, but also uh makes your, it's like a, it's like a 8 7 hour daycare so that your parents go to work and once they're done with work, they pick you up and so on. Um, and then the homework is just there so that they make you just learning things. It was really bullshit. I think I don't know why the homework has to be so difficult. So and now I'm 29. I work. All I want to do is go to work 8 hours, maybe 10 hour shifts, go home and then relax, and then now I don't even have homework. It's brilliant. Why is it such a penalty? Um, and and then the part I hate the most is, oh yeah, you're lazy or you don't go outside. Okay, let's think about this. In America, we're a heavy car dependent country. All the roads are unsafe for walking. I mean, there's like very few places that you can even walk. You have to be like in a very rich neighborhood or like a very old neighborhood that supported that infrastructure. And nowadays suburbia is a bunch of houses with no trees, no shade, and you're just scorching in the sun. Who wants to walk? Who wants to go outside and do that? You have to actually take your car, go drive to a park. Oh, it's such a mess. And because okay, the whole point of me playing video games was just get away from the reality of life, like what was going on. And my parents absolutely hated that. Like I sometimes I play video games for like 6 hours or even more a day. And but what can you do? What can you actually do? I don't have a driver's license. All my other brothers, they all have driver's license. They leave the house, and all my friends, they don't have driver's license. And getting setting up to go to a friend's house is a lot of work for the parents because they talk for like an hour or two for absolutely no reason. I don't know why they can't just say, "Sure, he can come over." Instead, they like talk about, "Oh, gotta make sure, I don't know, or so on, whatever." I don't know. I think that's just a mom thing. Usually, my mom coordinating that stuff. My dad never really cared too much. So, um, yeah, having no car was also difficult for that. So, what can you do? I guess I could pick up a different hobby. I could have drawn. I could have read more books. I should actually read more books, but I think to me, video games are just personally my favorite hobby. So it's just easy, and it's IT. I like IT. I absolutely love IT. So, um, but yeah, the I was I do admit I was actually kind of I was a dunce when I was in middle school. I didn't care for my education as much. I didn't I didn't like I really didn't give a crap. I knew that none of this really matters. What matters in the end is whether you have enough money to support yourself and retire in the end. So, and that's what I'm doing right now is I have enough money I can support myself. And I'm enjoying what I enjoy making these videos, making content, talking to you guys, and that's all that really matters to me. I'm not I absolutely don't miss the old days. I don't miss being a kid actually. I did not have the best growing up experience in my life. Um there's a lot of things that I'm just glad that are in the past and I don't have to think about it anymore. I don't really miss people as much. Uh, and I hope they're all doing well. So, and in a way, I started laying flat because I just wanted to stay home and just go in my room and just lay there, play video games, play stuff. But sometimes my parents just come in and say that you're not going outside enough, even though you need to drive a car just to leave the freaking house. Others they think you're gonna start like you're gonna join a gang or something. So, so yeah, that's a little bit about what's going on. I just want to make this video, just rant video about that. And yeah, I do not miss anything that happened back then. I'm actually having the happiest day of my life, or days of my life, years of my life right now. Um, there's always things I can improve better. Um, but overall, yeah. We, I'm just gonna cut the video right now. Uh, I know this gameplay was not as interesting, but the whole point of this was not the gameplay. It's just there for just so that you guys can laugh at my gameplay, have it, or the like PogChamp on my gameplay. Oh yeah. Um, I'm gonna um I'm gonna cut the record right now. So have a great rest of your day. Thanks.